Yeah, retreat's about to come to an end, um, and we've had 4 ceremonies. It's been quite a journey. Um, Now, being able to look back on all 4 ceremonies, you really get an idea of the full package, what you've been shown individually. Each ceremony can be a little confusing. You can see things um, and sort of get a sense for the message, but when you actually piece them together as a ceremony of 4 ceremonies, it really clears things up for you a lot. And for me, traveling all the way here to Peru, I was looking for a bit more meaning in life. I was sort of feeling a bit like life was a little monotonous and shallow. Living in a Western society, not necessarily having that sense of community that we need in our nature. We're quite materialistic. We're just working to get money and possessions and status, and there was just something not quite right in that for me. And so I've been searching for more meaning for a number of years, and I was led towards ayahuasca through a variety of channels, but I really felt the call to come here and having that experience with the medicine to see what it could show me. And it really hasn't disappointed. I've seen, I think, exactly what I needed to see to get these learnings, and it hasn't been easy. I've had some very challenging experiences. Probably my final ceremony would have been one of the toughest things I've ever been through in my life, but looking back on it now, it was important to go through, and it really did have a meaning and significance to have that experience. So I think what I'd like to stress about ayahuasca as a medicine is that it's certainly not a recreational experience. It's a really sophisticated, intelligent, advanced medicine that really goes deep into your being and heals you and shows you what you need to see in order to heal. Yes, there are enjoyable times, there are enjoyable moments, but every single person on this retreat had very tough times that you have to battle through and you have to face alone, and that can be very scary, but it's the way it has to be. We are all individual seekers in this world. We have the support of everyone, but at the end of the day, you've got to face things on your own. You have to have your own experience in your life, and ayahuasca definitely emphasizes that and puts you through that. But you will come out proud of yourself, stronger, and having learnt what you need to learn to meet your objectives. And that might include facing some of your deepest, darkest fears, but you've got to do that, and you've got to have that courage. So it's not for everybody. I'm not sure that I would go back and recommend this to anybody specifically. Like, I know it's a very valuable experience, but people need to feel the call to come and make that decision themselves, because it's a very personal journey. They have to face it on their own, and so they need to want to be there and have that motivation and courage to work through that process. In terms of choosing a retreat, there are a number of options available here in Peru and elsewhere, and when I was searching for somewhere to go, I found a lot of different places that I could sign up for. And Nimea Kaya really stood out to me for a number of reasons. I quite liked the length. Felt like 9 days was a good amount of time to have a really solid experience, and having 4 ceremonies as well. I'd read a lot of great things. I'd watch videos like this one, which really helped. But having spent the last 9 days here, I really can't recommend it enough. If you're looking for an ayahuasca retreat, this is an amazing spot for it. The people here are so loving and supporting, and everything's just set up for you so that you can just focus on your healing process and not have to worry about admin or other little things like cooking and cleaning and washing. It's all set up for you, and the people here are really there for you. If you need to talk, they're always available. They're very experienced with the medicine themselves, so they know what they're talking about. And also the other people on the retreat, you really do become a really tight unit, and sharing that experience with everyone, you know what everyone's going through. You see them on the mornings of the ceremony. Some people have had tough times, and we rally around each other and give each other that support, and I had my turn at that, and I was really appreciative of everyone helping me through, and I wouldn't want to do it any other way, really. It's so important to have those people going through the experience with you. Like when you're in ceremony, you're all in a circle, and sometimes you might hit a tough obstacle, and you look around and you're like, okay, we're all here together. You find strength in each other, and that really helps you get through, and you come out with some great friends. And I anticipate that that's going to be very important in the next month, and if not years going forward, as we try to integrate what we've learnt here into our everyday lives. Being able to chat with and bounce ideas off and help others who are in a similar position and who can relate is going to be really helpful. So I really appreciate that aspect of Nimea Kaya. So yeah, overall I'm very satisfied with what I've been shown through using this medicine. I can't necessarily understand it all yet, but as I continue to work through it, especially back in my everyday life, I think it's going to become clearer and clearer than it is right now. Certainly I feel much more appreciative of life, appreciative of my loved ones, my family and friends, so grateful to be alive, and so connected to nature, and it's a nice feeling. And thank you very much to Nimea Kaya for helping me with that.